Hello everyone, how are you? Welcome in today's lesson. Today our lesson is about compare metric lengths. Let's see together what does this mean. Here we have an example about tennis rackets and the length of them, and I will show you how to solve this kind of questions. First things first, we got two tennis rackets, a blue tennis racket and a green tennis racket. I was thinking about measuring these rackets because I am tall and my friend is short. I want to give my friend the shortest tennis racket and I would like to take the longer one. So, when we saw them in our eye, we didn't know exactly which one is longer. So we took our ruler, our centimeter ruler, and we start measuring them. After we measured them, we saw that the blue racket has 69 centimeters and the green racket has 76 centimeters. And that was really cool. We knew that the green racket is the longer one and the blue racket is the shorter one. So 76 is greater than 69, and this is something very easy. But then my friend told me, how much longer is your tennis racket? And I stopped here. How many centimeters is my tennis racket longer? How could I know this information? I thought I need to make subtraction to know the difference between the length. And then my friend said, yes, we should make subtraction. How to make the subtraction? We will take the greater number, which is 76, minus the smaller number, which is, let me take another color, which is 69. So 76 minus 69, 6 minus 9 is not acceptable in subtraction, so we will take the help of the 7. 16 minus 9 is 7 and 6 minus 6 is 0. So this is the answer of our question. That means the blue tennis racket is 69, as you can see, and the green tennis racket is 76. The blue racket is 7 centimeters shorter. Can you see? I put the word shorter because we are talking here about the blue racket. If they were writing here the green racket, what would I write? I would write the green racket is 7 centimeters longer. I would write longer because they are talking about the green racket, but now they are talking about the short one. That's cool. Now let's go to question number 1. Of course, all of you knows that we have some objects and we have to measure them to start doing the question. So I already did this before. I go to my lunch books, to my keys, to my car, and to my slider and all the stuff and the objects here, and I measured them. Some of them I measured them using the ruler, some of them I measured them using the metric tool. It depends on the object. If the object is huge and big, I used the metric stick. If the object is small and I can manage using the centimeter ruler, I use the centimeter ruler. So first thing, I will start putting The measurements. Let's start with question number 1. I got my sister lunchbox and when I measured it was 25 centimeters. So the length of my lunchbox is 25 centimeters. As you can see here, we have centimeters. That means this object is small and I used the centimeter ruler to measure it. That's good. How about the keys? I measured my keys and my keys are 5 centimeters. Now the question is asking us about the lunchbox. We want to know what is the difference between the lunchbox and the key height and which one is longer or shorter. Let's get started. 25, which is the height of the lunchbox, which is the bigger number, minus 5, which is the smaller number, equals 20. So the difference between the two objects is 20 centimeters. So the lunchbox is 20 centimeters. Is it longer or shorter? Just have a look here about the heights. Yes, excellent. 20 centimeters longer. That's cool. Good boys and girls. Let's go to question number 2. I measured these two stuff, which is the sliding or the slider, the slide, whatever. I measured the slide and the car using my metric stick. Why did I use my metric stick? Of course, because the unit is meters, and not only the unit is meters, also the objects are huge and long. I can't use the ruler to measure them. So the slide is 3 meters. Sorry, I used the wrong pen. 3 meters, and the car is 5 meters. Now we want to know the difference. What is the difference? 5 minus 3 and equals 2. So the difference is 2 meters. That's great. Now they are asking us about the car. The car is 2 meters. Is it longer or shorter? Just have a look. Which one of these two measurements is bigger? Of course, 5 is bigger than 3, and here 25 is greater than 5. So longer. Good job. The car is longer than the slide in 2 meters. Now let's flip the page. You can take a capture to this page and then you can do it on your notebook, on your math book. Anyway, I prefer you do your book with me. This is page 702 and now we are in 703. Get your math books and let's get started. Now we will do this page faster because it's very easy. Now we have these closets. They are 6 meters and the slider is 3 meters again. Now they are asking us about the slide. Let's find the difference between these two numbers. First, 6 is greater than 3, and when we want to know the difference, what is the difference? The difference is 6 minus 3 equals 3. So the slide is 3 meters. Longer or shorter? Let's have a look here. Which object has the biggest measurements? Of course, the clothes. So this is shorter. 3 meters is shorter than 6 meters. Thank you. How about the knife and the salt holder? Yes, I will tell you my measurements. My knife is 12 centimeters and my salt holder is 7 centimeters. I already used my centimeter ruler because it is small objects with centimeter. Now, which number is greater? 12 is greater than 7. What is the difference between these two measurements? The difference is 12 minus 7 equals what? Let's do it together. 2 will get the help of the 12. This has got 0. 12 minus 7 is 5 and 0 is coming down. So the knife is 5 centimeters longer or shorter. Let's have a look. Let's go back to the first information we found it. Exactly. The knife has the greater measurements, so of course it is the longer one. I will give you the measurements of these two final questions, but you will find longer or shorter and the difference. So let me write them for you. The swing has 7 meters and this football or basketball stadium has 10 meters. The brush is 13 centimeters and this tiny girly thing has 4 centimeters. So what did I use for each one? Here I use my metric stick to measure these lengths, and here I use my centimeter ruler. Please, I want you to find the difference and longer or shorter. The difference, longer or shorter. Now let's go to the next page. This is your classwork. And of course, everything you will write it for me, but this is what you will do alone. That's great. Take a capture for this page so you can copy it to your book. Now let's go to the last page of today's lesson. This is really exciting. You will like it. Here we have the first question. Let's get started. Okay. The red skateboard is 75 centimeters long. The purple skateboard is 83 centimeters long. How much longer is the purple skateboard? First thing we should do, we will compare between these two numbers. We have 83 and 75. 75 is smaller than 83. So 75 is less than 83. This is the first thing. Now, how much longer is the purple skateboard? We already know that the purple skateboard has the longer measurements, and this is the smaller. So now let's find the difference. 83 minus 75 has 3 minus 5 is not acceptable, so 13, and this will be 7. 13 minus 5 gives us 8. 7 minus 7 give us 0. So 8 centimeters is the difference between the purple and the red skateboard. And of course, the purple skateboard is the longer one. Look at the question. How much longer? They already know that this purple skateboard is longer, but they want us to find what is the difference and how much longer is the purple skateboard. Now let's go to next question. They ran 50 meters. Will ran 76 meters. How much further did Will run? Of course, 50 meters is less than 67 meters. So Will ran longer than that. Now we want to know the difference. 67 minus 50 gives us 7 minus 0, 7, 6 minus 5 is 1. So that gives us 17. So 17 meters. How much further did Will run? He ran 17 meters longer. The last question is a little bit tricky, but I like it. Abir rode her bike 82 meters. So let's write this information here. Abir rode her bike 82 meters. How about Alia? They told us that Alia rode her bike 40 meters further than Abir. So, what did Alia do? Alia rode her bicycle 40 meters further than Abir. So how many meters did Abir rode her bike? She rode it 82. And how many Alia rode her bike more than Abir? 40 meters. So to know how much Alia rode her bike, we have to make plus here. 14 plus 82 gives us 96. So 96 meters. 96 meters. How far did Alia rode her bike? 96 meters. To make it a bit easier, I would like to explain it in a drawing. Let me move this down. This is Abir. And this is Alia. Abir rode her bike 82 meters. Alia rode her bike more than Abir in 40 meters. So do you see this area? This is 40 meters long. So we need to know how many meters did Alia passed. We already know that she already walked like Abir 82 meters and she walked more than Abir in 40 meters. So to know how many meters did she rode in all, we have to add 82 plus 40. So 40 plus 82 gives us 96. I hope you understand the lesson. Have a nice day. See you later. Bye bye.